So, hi everybody. Today I'm joined by Karin Seymour, who is a great friend of mine, has been a colleague for a long time, is someone who I've known through the coaching world as well, and a great advocate for coaching, and is the Client Strategy Director at News UK. Today there's kind of a little bit of a theme, I think, with us thinking about how we might return to work and some of the mental health issues that are attached to that. So I would be really keen to understand your perspective on that. So I guess, what kind of measures have News put in place to help people cope with either that kind of return or indeed throughout lockdown?
So News UK are really brilliant actually at supporting their staff. And I think, so all throughout, I mean, and as standard, we have an employee assistance programme. So that offers counselling, that offers support, anything that staff may need. So that is available to them. And then there's obviously NABs in the industry, and we have NABs ambassadors who support. And of course we have coaching, we have an in-house coaching scheme as well that help people, all of which can be done virtually, all of which can be conducted over Zoom calls. But I think particularly during lockdown, you don't I mean, the word unprecedented has been used so many times.
Yeah, right.
I think I say it in my sleep, but it really is unprecedented, and we don't know how it has affected people. So throughout this, I think some of the things News UK did was to reassure people to communicate a lot, and we do live streams regularly, but we've also based them around a Wellness Wednesday. So specifically updating people on the business, but then also updating them on things that are available to them. So we run virtual mindfulness courses. The exercise club, the running club at News UK has been very visible because exercise is a really great way to shore up your mental health, I suppose, or support it. Exercise is well known for that.
Are you one of their sign-ups?
So no, in vigorous exercising, I damaged my hip. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to run, but I have taken up walking. And I think what I've been doing for my team is encouraging them to get out, get fresh air, and almost saying to them, right, okay, if you can do a walk and talk meeting and have it on the phone. We launched Stories of Our Times, an amazing podcast about behind the big stories of the day. And I've said, use that as an L&D. Go for a walk, get fresh air.
Great idea.
Talk to each other. I think what's been really important is visibility of management and leadership teams. And News has done a lot of that. And then I think surveys. So we do a regular pulse check around how people are feeling in terms of their mental health, so that we can address them. People feel happy to raise issues anonymously if they don't feel that they can do it in person. And making sure, I think there's a big difference between communication and just transmitting information and actually creating a feedback loop. So we've worked really hard to create a feedback loop so people can come back to us and talk to us and go, these are our concerns, how can we address them? And specifically about the return to the office, we actually did a little video for all staff. This is what it's like from coming through the doors, getting in the lift. This is what you're going to be given. This is what the desks look like. So it wasn't a real shock because it is a very different place being in the office. So all of those different things we've done.
What advice would you have for leaders now?
I think the first thing is, as a leader, the most important thing you do is you set the tone and you create the culture. So you need to be able to create the culture where people can talk to you, they can raise their concerns. I think you need to be human about things. I've been quite honest with my team that I have found sometimes sitting on my own in the house all day, the voices in my head get very loud. And for me, going out for a walk is how I kind of calm those voices, and you don't need to panic, it's okay. We need to think carefully about how we include people, because there might be something for childcare reasons, or they live with someone who's shielding, they can't come into the office. So
just don't feel safe.
Or don't feel safe. All of those various things, don't want to get on the tube. And I think we need to really be aware that we don't forget about those people, and that we make sure they are included, that the communication, the great stuff that we've been doing virtually doesn't end, and that we work very hard to make sure people feel part of a team, even if they are not there, because we keep saying before and after lockdown, but it's a transition. Know where your limits are as a leader, because there is only so much that you as a leader can take on your own shoulders. Be the conduit, but then you cannot tell people enough the support that is there. Keep telling them, make it available, almost make it like the final thing. Have a lovely day. By the way, don't forget the support that's there. Show people that the support is there. It might not just be you giving it. You can't take it all on your shoulders.
Fabulous having you on the Coach House couch, however, virtually.
Thank you for having me.
It's really great to see you. And for everyone else, this time next week, we'll have another exciting guest on our Coach House couch. So we'll see you then.